Ebusia mema obibia kwaba edoba go with inference. Ntende yatena se obi bisa se eden na ebekọ so eye nkomotwetwe na yede brew na onim se menya atena se se dia na ese de ekotwi kobraman emu na yebe pense emu na ene enwumakuo bi na asomase a amamede interview won so ebrew eno ane Macford Group of Company obi bisa se na eho ye den mepacho ye won segment ahodo enum na ye ewo Macford Group under nti ye wo Macford Lounge and Restaurant e hono wo both local and continental dishes okọ ho ye betimi aserve na wetimi edidi ye wo grooming and beauty parlor e hono so okọ na so pese ye shave wuti ye wo nails pedicure ne medicure wa e hono so ye betimi ayama ene ye Macford savings and loans e ho loans ahodo bi a wo pe e de wudwuma bia ne 2026 ya base ye besomo ne ya somo e kwan sonko so ye san e wo grocery shop a obetimi ato o provisions ahodo ne nyina wo ho na enwumtofo no so de monso mate asem de ene eye Macford Studios e hono okwa yetimi record songs bia opebia e de ma ya master na afede yetimi etwa videos ahodo nyina e de ama nti ebra mencha ho a metwa me ho abe me ba na ya welcome open kasia ende yene ne ba betwetwem kokon Ebusia ameda wase se wotwen ama metwa me ho kobaye nti ene menya opening kase me de o major prakope menim se ne awo behu na fa but I call him the general because he carry a lot and most people call him the apostle of wealth nti yene ne betwetwe nkomo na yesua niama kakra e won nchen eja pacho ma wakwaba
yeah
eja pacho e wo send obi afro ebi fro reverend ebi fro apostle ebi fro general ebi fro ora pacho wodi ankasa de sen
nti mechia wetiefo nyina ane inference photography and media team medi ankasa de Eric Kwadwo Fordjour Eric Ora Kwadwo Fordjour.
Wow. Nti ebusia ene the name has been mentioned Eric Ora Kwadwo Fordjour. Papa yati a lot about Macford. How did the whole plan came to existence?
Ade kopro potinti a Macford aba ne se nyame adom yatena amanone kakra abobra ne kakra na edrumra ye hu se aso se o se ye bafie na ye de ne akwantu mu de man no ye di bi ba bebie adwuma emma especially emabunu se ne be emabunu nso betimi aye sebi eti kuntu hwan a na chia na eko eti ye bafie a na o se etimi ye bibia ebeboa ekuro no ebeboa emabunu na ma omu nyina so aye nhira na omanya omu nsa no adwane adidi eti no ene de ba be pie Ghana emi de Macford ebai.
Papa obi bisasa Macford what is the combination? Is it like what combination come up with the name Macford?
Macford, the Mac is my wife's name, which is Margaret.
Okay.
And the Ford is Fordjour, short form of my surname, Fordjour. Ntini enu ni Cambo, near Mac Ford, into Margaret Fordjour, and I am Macford.
Okay, so under Macford Group of Company, I myself I know a lot. The patron me pese enka obe list the category of companies under Macford Group.
I be say me do we be twem say near companies also see near ye dey free ase.
Okay.
The brew mu a ebeba be ka ho actually. Now at the moment your Macford Beauty and Grooming Parlor.
Okay. Your
Macford Lounge, which is a restaurant. Your Macford Microcredit. By the moment no is being combined with banking agency. Enti we need EcoBank. Ye ne EcoBank affiliate. Aye be ye adwuma bom. Afi your Macford Groceries. And your Macford Studio. Ehon nso person recording you ma obetimi akọ. Enti these are the five you started with so far. But be brave wo ho a ebekeka ho later.
Okay, so be brave wo ho a ye ebekeka ho later. And I think can we give a bit like a bit ho kakra kire ahwefo no mo hu. Me I know of the mineral water that is coming and me high. If they don't sponsor me, I will sponsor myself to push that very brand because it has been my dream to come up with a water brand. If major Eddie Suo brand, but that I want us to speak up a bit about the mineral water that.
And see, McFord is going to come out with mineral water very soon. Where it's so crudgy. Now, the machines are just all the years so now. A TNE, everything free. Bibi a timi bema enipa. A betimi de yare ananki can be a bendina be free. And see, McFord mineral water in Sua, a bay in Sucroji. A son say, at the moment, no, so one share, Oberton Subi and not beer. Not a bit me fire from Yari, typhoid, ni bibi saba. But we are coming up with some very solid machines. Odi ye nsuo na otimu se eti nsuo nani ama nsuo ni ye kama ama onom nso a ema opomden ema obibi akoso kama afen so no we are looking at say the McFord fuel or filling station so but we are looking at bringing McFord boutique awura ho a obenya ntade papa ne papa as both men and women and there are so many countless of them which is going to be in the system but you see rolling no kakra until say niaka ni nyina daddy pa koma so nyame betimi aboa amana be.
Okay, so November was the mini opening of McFord Lounge, and so far no opening a company in Ghana. Is there any challenges when it comes to any pomoye juma any pewura ho any some of the challenges? I don't know if we can share that.
I think the main challenge in here, I mean, say area now we be no nipa be home say adwuma bi say abaha and I say restaurant and our beauty and grooming bi aba. It is one of the main challenge, but we are doing our best to face that challenge by organizing live bands, by organizing other programs, bringing some celebrities in. Ebeboa ame pushi brand na ma wiase hu say ade papa bi say ewa ha. Enti challenge ni de oho, and I think one of the challenges which I'm a bag and assistant in mehu ye so when nya adwumayefo a omo wa ahofama ne say omo ye na se bi omo nya bibia ko ma no na yensu ye nya bibia free but it's a challenge which is a general challenge but we've not really faced that challenge in a bigger way ewo ade aya starting mu yet.
Okay, so looking at the area no I think you can give us the exact location of the place.
Okay, it is all free Winneba and now free Accra and Eba. Udru Kaswa overhead. So free Accra and Eba over 10 left. Ufree Winneba Kwan so na Eba over 10 right. Do 10 right na no na say nyanya no road now. And now say can so na offer obe baby face obe bisa say ehe na nyanya no road ni wo. Enti ho na obe face no afaka. Na car na obe fa na o drive ya bedru place for a Millennium Junction. It is all through Millennium Junction. Then you follow the Millennium Road. Say, Oko Yesu Krom. Yesu Krom, you are about 5 minutes away from Pentecost Center. Hono. And you be who dying kakraka fe bi ewo left. E hona McFord in Jumaku na yabobo nyina emu 4 e hona ewo. A hono ba obenya o restaurant obenya o beauty parlor obenya o grocery shop obenya o microcredit and banking agency ni nyina wo ho at the same spot. Enti eye kwan anya yira kwan yes anso a Google now drive here just type in McFord restaurant ebe yi amount na de wa by your whole street baby a free baby a e do be ba be pie ho e kwan no nso traffic ni so enti uba ombrempo na wadu.
Okay, so Daddy, let's look at this angle. Equino Memafaso Pen, and we know that we have an MP, I think Gomoa West. The road has been rough for a while. Is there any appeal? Will be a business or how to help the community and also even the MP as well? No, is there any appeal you wish to extend to the MP and answer the government to work on the road?
Idea, asem here pa. Esan say, Ocean Millennium Road na a road as is picking up to be one of the busiest routes or Kaswa and Patamuhena now Gomwa and Patamuhena. And you best say abino and now MPA ye know send Komubeti Miaboa because I think that there have been promises from various governments about developing or constructing that road for us. And I believe so ebeboa ama nipa pie o ma bie enyuma but omunye bie because of the road no Omo betimi abie na ma emabunu a ewo constituency ni nyina betimi anya adwuma aye. Na ma atete nioma bi to say crime, robbery, ne sa nioma ni nyina so betimi ati because abrantie anya adwuma aye a emma na dwene mu so onko nioma bi sa. Anasa abayo wanso anya adwuma aye a sebi ebi a ebetimi ati sebi ashawo ana nioma bi so a enso ani e society ni. It will really appeal if they can really develop this road for us. It will be, I mean, a big thing for Millennium City, a big thing for people living in Millennium City to have easy access to all the companies which is on the road, including McFord.
Wow. Inti this is our big appeal to the MP and the certain government. Say mubetimi ahwe Yesu Krom Pentecost Road no na mutimi affect am. Daddy, I think there was a major program coming on 14th. Yeah. I want us to dig into that.
So McFord Restaurant is organizing 14th, which is Valentine's Day. I mean, lovers' night. It's going to be singles and married couples' night, which is going to be awesome. We are having Odikro band coming. I mean, they have been there before, and the guys can play. And you know, so tiapo, bra, na yen kambo munji e nimbom, na onso fa odofu pie, na de na shede mache, na ono so beji na ni Valentine's Day. So wo de ne ba baby sa, ono obe so wani ati, wani abie, ama bibia so akoso kama ama. Until we can't wait to see you all 14th, which is a Saturday, 14th of February at 6 p.m. on the dot, bra. Na best chow nasi, na beji weni na didi, na bibia anya kama.
Ebusia ye twa ye ho aba ye ba ye beto aso. Ebusia meda wase say ye the conversations ni be wie ye no wetimi adjoining am ye de ko na wie ye na me kai mo say McFord Lounge aba de bia ne da ewo promotion ayeye eba no Fridays ye buy two get one free for pizza eba no Wednesdays ye free delivery na asan aye combo package eno no wobenya waduane wenya o pizza na wasan enya wo drink na Sunday ne de edutwom kra. This is only McFord and a worship and dine and no utie worship with omutu special. To make sure you look at the numbers on your screen and as a Google McFord Lounge edo they will be PM ho na and that mabobo so nyina no wetimi aba enjoy every activity there. Daddy, I've been seeing and I've been hearing a rumor said you want to aspire as an MP for Gumwa East. How true is it? And if it is true, which year are we looking up to?
Wait, now me name's a question, remember. All right, so it's true, yes. We are working towards that for 2032. Say, yaba kroni muna, yaba se pesi ebe boye ni ye. I say, a bedroom pempenso be a timid lady the constituency, so we can push for more development into the area. And it's out here, and we are not going on the ticket of any of the major parties, but we're going to go independent to and we believe say near ya starting say we say nyame ya adom na yenya that bigger platform na be even bigger ama ekromano, especially the youth no any agi na omunso wenya omunsa no adwuma na bibi omo ye no akoso amomo. And truly yes, we are coming for the seats 2032.
Okay, so if we are coming for the seat means that you've been on a grounds of monitoring politics. Now the fuel prices is on 9.99 and previous government we were looking at a huge sum of money before you can even fill a tank. So in both angles, you being a neutral person, what are your observations on this both governments? Don't be on one side or the other side, but as a neutral person who buy fuel, pay workers and all those stuff.
Well, I think you cannot judge a government only based on fuel. I mean, you have to look at it holistically. What are some of the things that they achieved during their tenure? And I believe NPP did their part There were some good things that they did, although the masses were not happy with their style of government. And our new president too is doing a fantastic job. But one thing that people turn blind eye to is the man in power now, he's been there before. And he obviously, maybe within him, he made some mistakes. And obviously, he won't come back and make that same mistake again. So I think he has learned and he has unlearned a lot of things, which has really made him a better person. His approach to humanity, some of the fantastic things that they have done, like the dollar being stabilized for this long time, because shocking say Christmas time, the dollar can be sustained up to that level. But I think both governments have their strength and their weakness. And we enjoyed that of the previous government, and we are enjoying some of the new one, although they have extra 3 years to go. However, if we are looking at Gomwa, I think there is more that both governments could have done for the constituency, which, especially with the road constructions, which I think there is more they can do too. Because the only way the major and the busy roads, are shops, factories, one bit in developing, is for you to have good roads for easy access, because it cuts off time, how people go to work. It will facilitate a quicker process. And those things are and also security-wise, it can be revamped and be done better than what we are seeing now. But for both governments, I think they've done their part. But with Gomo, I think there is more and better things that can be done for the area.
Wow. So, Daddy, being in Ghana and doing ministry in Kaswa as a whole is very difficult. Is there any challenges you could share when it comes to ministry, when even a young person wants to venture into ministry? I know you have a lot of sons and daughters, of which just last 2 weeks we organized them and it was very awesome. I know that another one is coming. We'll go to that one. But doing ministry in Ghana, especially in Kaswa, how is it?
Doing ministry in Kaswa, I think most of the challenge is not spiritual. I think it's more of economical. And the reason why I say that is I think most of the people that come to church, they are in need of something, which the church has to be able to get to a level where they can meet that. What are some of the things? Look, there are some young people who are very clever. They just need a little push to further their education and become better people. But so when such people are in the church and they are there praying, all that they are praying for is saying, school fees or something for them. So you see, their problem is not physical, spiritual, but it is more of an educational need. Some of the people to even start the business. So such people the church should be able to come to that level where they can meet those needs as well. See, a bit show be abuano, no amount of capital, but with monitoring. Because recently we donated about, 50 million to, which is 5,000, right?
Yeah.
To one of our members. And we, first kind of money kekeba. Yama will be on a chair or try a guiding or make sure he can be to you the papa. And in all these things, I think most of the needs of the people in church now around the Kaswa area, and yet spiritual, and yet demo being your back, they need help. Just as Jesus realized the people were hungry and he had to feed them, give them food. One more with deliverance, but more with and so that is why I think the Kaswa demography in Tifati.
Okay, so Daddy, can we give out the location of the church?
So the church is on the Nyenyano Road. If you get to Kaswa overhead, ask of Nyenyano Road. Usi Nyenyano Road, Neso Abisobia for Kasapa #1 junction. And yeah, from the overhead to there is about 10-12 minutes. And Kasapa #1 junction, now 10 Remuna, which is on the left now. You see the building just right behind Kasapa #1 junction, which is 10 in, no 10 in, which is 10 in on the left and 10 another left, and the church is located there. It's just about 2 minutes walk from the junction. Come na Yamenyo amounts of
Fathers, blessing sons and daughters. Kumasi edition. What are we expecting, Daddy? Then we'll wrap up.
Guys, listen, it's going to be Accra edition, which was held in Kaswa, was awesome. I mean, a lot of sons and daughters came around, and similar thing is happening in Kumasi on the 7th of June. And you know, Mommy's birthday is on the 6th.
Wow.
So it is going to be awesome. I mean, you can't miss it, guys. We'll be having a lot of, all my sons and daughters all over Ghana are coming. And that is the point where I'll also use the opportunity to pass on some wisdom and knowledge to all the young people in terms of ministry, in terms of career, in terms of their profession. Don't miss it. It's going to be awesome.
And please, your last words.
My last words is that whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all thy strength, might, and wisdom. And listen, the final thing I want to say is that if you want to really make an impact in the world now, don't learn to fit in. Learn to change. What do I mean? If the only space left in the world is a square, but God created you as a rectangle, tell the world you are a rectangle and let the world change to fit your style or how God has made you. And by doing that, you will be able to make it and also impact other people's lives. Because the only way to make it in this world is to solve a problem.
Enti yam papa akasa bebre. So to wrap up, Mada Obibia say utime share yen segment Go with Inference. Meda the production team, MC, Director Sam, Leo Sam, and all the entire team. Now, Mekai will say, if you are a young guy, if he wants to learn photography, Inference School of Photography is here to equip you to become a professional photographer. And also, big shout out to all the members of Charis Praise Church. God bless us all. See you guys on the another episode.